lovelies, it's Miss Lady Lace here on my Glamour channel, and today I have for you a new video sharing my recent vintage finds. These are regular videos I feature sharing the treasures I found whilst out vintage shopping. Curating beautiful vintage items is definitely one of my favorite pastimes, and whenever possible my husband and I enjoy going out and vintage shopping together. Between Christmas and now though, we have been such busy bees. I've had so many amazing events on that I just haven't had that much vintage shopping time, but I'll be sharing all the wonderful things I have found since then. I would love to know in the comments below, what vintage events have you been attending lately and what are some of your own vintage finds? I like to break these videos down into different sections, so we're going to start with the trinkets I found recently, and thankfully there's only been one because I have so many trinkets already. This fabulous trinket is a little ballerina figurine. She is truly beautiful and just has that gorgeous little face with the red lips. I'd say she's probably 1940s or 50s. I bought her from Bluebird Vintage. She was a display holding some jewelry and I was lucky enough to add her to my collection. Next up we have accessories, and the first of these are these fabulous little blue 1950s earrings. They feature a cluster of diamantes with this almost like plastic luster finish top to them. I think they're really fabulous and have a unique look to them as well. The next two items I sourced from the collector's fair at one of my favorite stalls. I can't remember the name of this stall though, but she always has the most highest quality vintage items. The first item is this fruit brooch, which is super cute. It's super adorable, and I think it has that beautiful like 1940s brooch look to it. The next item is this super cute 1930s powder puff. I have been carrying this in my purse and I use it just to dab my T-zone if it gets a little bit oily while I'm out and about. It's super cute though because it's kind of this pinky orangey tone with a beautiful rosette on the corner. So we're now moving into probably my favorite section, and that is fashion. The first item is this fabulous rose dress here, which you may have seen in my video where I talk about silhouettes and creating a defined waist without using shapewear. If that video interests you, I'll include a little link up here. But now we're looking at this dress. It's just such a super cute color. It kind of gives off orange and pink tones from a distance. Up close, it's kind of more yellows and reds and greens coming together to create that look. It features a beautiful high neckline. This kind of like open peplum kind of style front, and it's got a beautiful center back zip. I really enjoy when I'm vintage shopping looking for items that are practical to get on. The center back metal zip is really great because it's really sturdy. Unlike the ones that are in this little side seam here, it can sometimes be a bit of a mission to put those dresses on and off again, so these are definitely my desired look. I thought this dress was a bit unique and a little bit fun, and I was so happy to add it to my collection. This item was another item I sourced at Bluebird Vintage. Also from Bluebird, I picked up this super cute apron. It is red on red, but from a distance it does look pink on red with that gingham print. I just think it's super cute, and roughly I have so many aprons, but they're so practical for cleaning, tidying and working on crafts. In my opinion, you can never have too many aprons in your collection. Our next vintage fashion item comes from Lucy in Disguise, and this is this super cute little petticoat here. It's in this beautiful like blue teal tone with some white tulle at the bottom to add a bit of flair to your dress. This is definitely a handmade item. I would say it's a little bit more modern as it uses overlocking and other items such as this. But I think it just has that adorable look, and petticoats come in such use and create different shapes depending on how they're structured. I don't have a blue petticoat, so I think this is a wonderful addition to my wardrobe. To finish off today's video, I'm sharing two hats that I added to my collection. If you're new here, you may not know that I have a teensy bit of an addiction to vintage shopping, but I especially own a lot of hats. As I do have so many now, my big focus is sourcing items that are unique or in a color I don't already own, and I think both of these fit into these categories. Hat number one is from Lucy in Disguise, and that's this beautiful purple hat here. It is so big. Oh my gosh, it's just such a dramatic statement piece. Now I do want your opinion. So my husband, Mr. Dappermat, and I have been debating a little bit. So the middle section here is a lilac color, but this outer section here has caused a bit of debate between myself and a few other people. Is the outer brim here red or purple? Now I'm using my hair as a comparison because it looks purple in comparison to my hair. But a lot of people are thinking it looks red, but I definitely think it's a purple hat. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. Is this hat lilac on a deeper purple or lilac on red? Before we move to the next item, I just want to show you the label because it's so cute and beautiful. I definitely am such a big lover of those adorable labels. Our final item for today, and the second hat I'm featuring, is from Bluebird Vintage, and this is a beautiful red and white stripe hat with a velvet black ribbon. Red is definitely one of my favorite colors, and I've tried on so many red hats, but typically they kind of blend in with my hair, while this one has that white stripe which really makes it pop and kind of gives it like a candy striper look. It's super cute and I'm so happy to have it in my collection. It's a little bit unique, it's really adorable, and I'm definitely going to get a lot of wear out of this one. When I am looking for hats quite often, I like to find hats that I can wear behind a victory roll or a faux Betty Bang, as they're styles I like to wear a lot. I don't like hats that cover up too much on this section, although this would look really cute as well. I hadn't even played around with this look. Ooh, can't wait to try that with an outfit on. These have been my recent vintage finds. I would love to hear from you in the comments. What have you sourced recently that's of a vintage variety? Whether it's online, at a physical market, at an antique store, vintage store, or anywhere else. If you would like early access to my videos, exclusive content, and to help support me creating videos here on YouTube, I now have my Glamour community on Patreon. I'd like to thank all my patrons, but especially my VIP Glamour patrons, which I will list here. The support I receive from this truly helps me create more videos here on YouTube. If you'd like to follow my daily pinup adventures, I post super regularly to Instagram. I'll pop a little link here as well as at the end of the video. And to never miss out on my vintage fun, be sure to hit that subscribe button below and turn on those bell notifications, and I will be seeing you all real soon.